WWE 2K25 Universe, the Golden Era, Part 12. All right, let's go to the show here. Wait for it to load here, and we'll go first match. This, if you've been watching, there's been a feud between Ultimate Warrior and Hillbilly Jim, so they're gonna have another match. So here we go. All right. Oh, they're gonna have a promo rather. That's right. Then see what happens. Here comes a Warrior.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior!
All right. I have the music muted because of copyright, so the entrance is not at its full what it normally is. All right, Warriors. Okay, I'm gonna grab the mic here. All right. Yeah, I have the commentary muted, so this mutes. They really need to change this. The commentary and if they do this, it's on the same music track, so they audio track rather. All right, here comes Hillbilly Jim.
And his opponent from Kentucky, weighing in at 319 pounds, Hillbilly Jim!
All right, I don't have his theme music because he's a created wrestler anyway. But I have everything muted so I can talk over it, and yeah, so their audio when they talk is muted. Oh, they're gonna have a match. Okay, I see. They just did the intros there. All right, here we go. Warrior and Hillbilly continuing their feud. Yeah, this is like the sixth, I don't know, seventh match they've had in my universe so far. They're having a long feud, a lot of matches. Nice leg drop on the arm there. All right, Warriors bringing him smashes him in the corner. Oh, Hillbilly caught him coming in. Reverses him back. Taking some big shots at Warrior now. Nice clothesline by Warrior. They need to get hopefully get these in the these to a oh, Warrior won already. It's a quick match. Let's see if these two end up in a cage match or something.
Here is your winner, the Ultimate Warrior!
All right, Warrior with a nice win. Go to the next match. I'll try to do the, if I can do the whole card in this video, that'd be great. We'll see, depends how long it is. Okay. All right, next match. All right, we got the Islanders versus One Man Gang Rick Rude. Kind of an odd pairing, but see what happens. All right, Tom and the One Man Gang to start. Although actually, not the, yeah, that's yeah. Did Bob? I don't think, did Bobby Heenan ever manage a One Man Gang? He might have. That's, I know Slick did. I can't remember, but gang Rick actually, yeah, you got a super heavyweight and a Rick Rude was like a mat technician type wrestler. Not really a high. He got to kind of do it all. Rick Rude. He was a well balanced wrestler. Rick Rude. Yeah, Rick Rude is the kind of wrestler he'd do a little bit of everything. He could jump off the ropes. He could brawl. He could be a mat technician. He could. He had some power. Nice takedown by Rick Rude. He could wrestle. Nice, like an amateur takedown there. Wearing him down now. Oop, reversal by Haku. So the universe, this is fun because it's like how this builds storylines and stuff. It's cool, and you can participate or just watch it. It's great for creating content on your game streaming channel, that's for sure. Nice kick to Rude. Doing flipping him over and back. I gotta move this camera because Haku's right in the way. There we go. Yeah, the default camera is sometimes in the bad spot. Sometimes that's why I'm glad you can move it. Let me do this. Get a better view of the ring. There we go. Yeah, Rick Rude, nice power slam. Nice takedown by the gang. And showing some power. Nice elbow. You cover him there. Try to win that. He's working. What's he? Oh, he's biting him. Yeah. Yeah, the one man gang is. Yeah, he was one of the big men of the golden era of the '80s. They had a lot of them back then, but he was one of many. Rick Rude, one of the few guys that pinned the Ultimate Warrior, even though Bobby Heenan helped him. If you go to use Peacock and watch WrestleMania 5, you'll see the match. Taking the one-man gang. Here we go. Even though Islanders are more experienced tag team together, the Gang and Rick Rude might get a win here. He's biting his finger. Yeah, he's biting his fingers. Gang. Nice power slam. I should cover him there. Oh, he just tagged Tom in. He's taking on both Islanders now, the Gang. If anybody could do it, it's him. Threw one in the corner. There's his. That's it. There's his gourd buster. Oh, he's not going to cover him. Oh, he's going to do it to him too. They both got gourd busted. Yeah, that's his finisher. See if he tries to get a win here. Now he's going to power bomb him. Gang is just Rick can go home. He just Gang got this. Let me move the camera. They're going to go outside here. Gang and Rude should win this. We'll see what happens, but all right, Haku's down there now. Gang and Tom in the ring. Gang should have covered him before. I don't know what he's doing. Here comes Rick Rude, a double team move. All right, Rude awakening. He hit. All right, cover him. That should be it. Oh, he's gonna interfere. Yeah, sometimes I wish I could turn that off. It depends on the match, because the match should have just ended there. And now it's going to go on because he interfered. If I'll be surprised. If the Islanders win this, I'll be surprised because the Gang had both Islanders there in bad shape. High cross, but a nice move by Tama. He kicked out. Well, he tried to pile drive one-man Gang. That's not easy. It's a 4-star match. Got him. All right. Rude, I thought they were going to win, especially when the Gang had him like that. Was beating both of them up at the same time.
One man gang and Rick Rude.
It was a lengthy match. It was a good match, though. All right, next match. I'm gonna try to get through this whole card in this video. We'll see how long it goes. If I can do this whole card. All right, Jake and Cowboy Bob, they're having issues, these guys, so they're gonna fight again. Here's Brutus Beefcake, beaten up. All right, here we go. Throwing the reference. All right, here goes the match. Yeah, these two are having a feud. Cowboy Bob and Jake the Snake, and then I got a Warrior and Hillbilly Jim having a feud. All right, chain wrestling. Trying to get the advantage here. Oh, nice move by Jake. Into a chin lock. Jake, he's taking it to Cowboy Bob. Yeah, Jake was both a good guy and a bad guy. Cowboy Bob was always a bad guy, I think. Yeah. But Jake, yeah, he was a bad guy. But I always think of Jake as a bad guy, but yeah, he was a good guy too. But I think he was better as a bad guy. Some guys are bad. Yeah, some guys are just bad. Some guys can do both. But some guys they're better at being a bad guy or better at being a good guy. Here you go, trading blows. Yeah, Jake used that DDT back when finishers actually finished matches. There's too many people kick out of finishers too much now. Finishers aren't finishers anymore. They used to hit a finisher and that was the end of the match. And then rarely somebody would kick out of it and it was like a big deal. But Cowboy Bob and Cowboy Bob's finisher was the superplex. We'll see if Cowboy Bob can get that superplex on. There's Jake's nice clothesline, setting up. He used to do that to set up the DDT. He has two finishers stored. Oh, nice backdrop by Jake. Nice elbow. Here's the D. This will be it. That's it. And he's bleeding too. Yeah, the DDT usually. Oh, what happened? All right, that's a glitch. All right, next match. That was obviously a glitch or something. I think Jake was gonna win that. That was weird. All right, that's something they need to patch. All right, Hulk Hogan is unusual. Hogan and Junkyard Dog. This is an unusual match because they were both two top good guys at the time. Yeah, Junkyard Dog was yeah, he was. I mean, Hogan was the biggest, but Junkyard Dog was a big time, one of the big fan favorites at the time. So them fighting each other was I don't know if they ever fought each other. They might have. I don't know. I think they tag team together though. They weren't like an official tag team, but they had matches where they were in a team together. All right, working on the arm. Hulk's taking care of this match. Oh, nice leg sweep by Junkyard Dog. Yeah, can't wait to see what they do with the Junkyard Dog when he's officially in the game in November. That's some power by Junkyard Dog of that. Hulk's 300 pounds. That was a good move. Power move. But yeah, Junkyard Dog is coming to the last DLC pack. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with him. What theme music they use because he had two different songs. Probably the one from the wrestling album though. All right, that move. I should edit that move out. Junkyard Dog doing that. I should just go edit his move set and get rid of that because that's crazy. He did that. All right, got a chin lock on there. Yeah, this is a match you never saw in the Golden Era. Two of the two of the top good guys actually. This is a really good Junkyard Dog. They even got the thump on his back there and the JY Dog on his leg, and they really did a good job with him, the creator. But looking forward to seeing what the official Junkyard Dog, the in-game one, is in a few months. Oh, nice, grab the rope, Junkyard Dog to get out of that. Good job. But yeah, Junkyard Dog he was a huge star for a few years there in 84, 85 in there. Very popular. If you've ever wondered what a Junkyard Dog fought Hulk Hogan, what would happen, here we are. Oh, his back gave out. All right, here comes Hulk. That's it. If he hits this, it's over. That's it. No, he kicked out. Wow. Yeah, the leg drop was rarely kicked out of. Nice backdrop. A good match, back and forth. Nobody can keep kicking out here. Good job by both wrestlers. What's he doing now? Yeah, Junkyard Dog didn't use a spear, but he did a power slam. But, oh, here it is. There's a power slam. Yeah, I think he did it different than that, but that's good enough. Hulk still kicks out. Now he's going up now. I don't know what he just need him. I don't know. And Hulk jumps up. I don't know what that was. That looked like it glitched. This match is long. Hulk wins. And try to get this whole card on this in part 12 here, but
Here is your winner, the Immortal Hulk Hogan.
with longer matches, I may not be able to get them all. I may have to go into 13 in this card. Because I can only, I'm recording, if you don't know, I'm recording with PlayStation, and you can only record 1 hour clips. So I have a 1 hour limit before it automatically just stops recording. I'll see what the next match is here in a second. They did such a good job with this, because this is what he used to do after the matches. All right. Yeah, I may not get this whole card in this video, but we'll see. All right, one half of natural disasters against one half of demolition. Axe and Typhoon, but they're tag team partners in the corners. So this should be interesting. Wonder if it's a lead to a full-on tag match. Oh, you got two. Already got a 2 count. Nice crunch in the corner there. They should have Smash and Earthquakes are fighting outside. Demolition hoping they're in the game next year for WWE2K26. We'll find out. We'll find out in probably early next year. But I read that they're supposedly signed a Legends contract. So all three of them, Axe, Smash, and not just the main Demolition, Axe, and Smash, but also Crush, the one that joined later. So it'd be really cool if they have all three. I'm guessing all three are going to be in 2K26. And yeah, I guess action figures and all that stuff. This is what they do when they Legends contract. They make appearances and they get in the video game and they become action figures. It's usually what the Legend contract entails. So I expect to see some Demolition figures and some and them in 2K20. Demolition's never been in the 2K game. I don't think they have figure. They might have Mattel figures. I'm not sure. I don't follow the figures that well, so I'm not sure if they have figures, but if they don't, they're getting them now probably. And then yeah, they'll definitely be in the game. I know the game I follow a lot better because I get it every year. I know they've never been in the game before. In the 2K game, I think they've been in wrestling games in the past, but they've never been since 2K took over in 2K14. And I guess via fall of 2013, the 2K series started with 2K14. We're gonna get counted out here. Nope, made it. But yeah, I hope the natural disasters come back to the game because they were in. I think it was just they were in two of them, 17 and 18. So hopefully they'll get them back in at some point. Actually, yeah, they went. They might be in. They were. They went to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, we might get the natural disasters back in the game. They went in the Hall of Fame, so that tells me. Yeah, I think if they go in the Hall of Fame, they're signed to a Legends deal. So I think yeah, we may get the natural disasters. There may be a lot of old tag teams next year in the game because they yeah, the natural disasters went in the Hall of Fame, and they got Demolition got signed to Legends contracts. Might wonder if Demolition will go in. Their Typhoon wins too. Yeah, so we'll see what it's interesting to see what
Here's your
happens.
winner,
Yeah, there might be a really good Legends roster for 2K26 next year. Now that I think about it. All right, next match. Yeah, trying to get this whole card into this part. But we'll see. If not, it'll continue in part 13. All right, Kamal and Andre the Giant. This should be good. This match actually happened. They fought in a cage match too. Yes, it's kind of funny when they randomly do matches that were prominent. This was definitely a big match when it happened. Come on, yeah, they fought in '84. I want to say Andre and Kamala as a cage match. 84, 85. I think it was maybe 1984. They had a feud, not a brief one. But yeah, I know they had a cage match because I saw it. All right, here we go, trading blows back and forth. You would expect Andre to win this. Obviously, can pick Andre to win this match. Because Andre didn't. Andre lost. He didn't lose much, but he lost. I think the most Andre lost was in '89 because he was losing Ultimate Warrior at house shows all over the country to build him up for Hogan in '89. But before that, yeah, Andre rarely lost. Of course the big one against WrestleMania 3, but he had some losses here and there, but not much. Although Andre's Ultimate Warrior has a better winning percentage than Andre the Giant even. Because I read that somewhere, the highest winning percentages for wrestlers who's never lost Ultimate Warrior was on #1 with 98%. I don't know if it's true, but there was a list I saw that had wrestlers that never lost or rarely lost. All right, Andre, not surprisingly, took care of Kamala fairly quickly.
Here is your winner, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Okay. All right, next match. Yeah, I might be able to get this card done if they don't have a long match. But All right, it's tag match. All right, George Animal Steel and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Guess the Killer Bee is interesting. Yeah, this could be a long match. The tag teams are longer. All right. It's an unusual tag team, but at least actually all the Killer Bees were good. These are actually all. Actually, George Animal Steel was a bad guy for a time, but he was a good guy in the Golden Era. I think he was a bad guy in the '70s because he used to he fought Bruno Sammartino for a world title. But he was, yeah, this time all four of these were good guys in the time period I'm recreating here. The Killer Bees, they should go in the Hall of Fame. I'd love to see the Killer Bees in the 2K game, but even though I got these really good creations. Yeah, the only in-game one in this match is George the Animal Steel. The rest are all creations. But hopefully one day the Killer Bees will get Legends deals and get in the game. Or they just launching Hacksaw. Nice move. That was cool. Just launched him right into Jumpin' Jim. I think he was called Jumpin' Jim because of his drop kick. All right, Jim's got Hacksaw now. Yeah, this is why I like to let the AI do it because you don't know what you're going to get. Like this, yeah, this is kind of a cool match. George the Animal Steel and Hacksaw as a team, just kind of random. That's why I like to just let the AI basically just feed the wrestlers into AI and let AI make matches. You can see what you get. It's fun. So I gave him 50 wrestlers from the Golden Era in the 80s, and we'll see what we got here. And then it's pretty good. Been enjoying this universe pretty good. There's a cover. Oh, Jumpin' Jim showing off some power there. Picking up Hacksaw. There's a tag out. Here comes B. Brian Blair. Yeah, Killer Bee's most famous match has to be the WrestleMania 3 match. And actually, Hacksaw Jim Duggan got involved in that match. If you go back, watch WrestleMania 3 on Peacock and the match before Hogan Andre was the last match before the main event. Like arm lock. See if he quits. Oh, here comes Jumping Jim there. Oh, here we go, getting outside here. All right, George Animal and B. Bryant are illegal once in the ring, so you're going to get them back in the ring. George just knocked down Jumping Jim out there. Little chaos here in this tag team match. Get the legal men back in position here. There they are. They're back. All right, getting the match back together here. What a nice move. Nice headbutt by George. Yeah, if you've never seen George Animal Steel wrestle, check out his matches. He was crazy. He was fun. He was entertaining though. Nice move again there, Tacksaw. Got him, Hacksaw. George Animal beat the Killer Bees. I'm surprised. Killer Bees are more used to being a tag team.
Here are your winners, George Steele and Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Good match. All right, next match. Another tag team, the Bulldogs and the Hearts. All right, this is a class. Yeah, Dave. I don't know why Davey Boy's out there, but the British Bulldog. It's kind of actually, this is kind of funny. Davey Boy Smith is the British Bulldog. He's in the corner of the Hart Foundation, but he's in the tag team. All right, well, this is this is the cool thing about video games. Things that it couldn't happen. His single his British Bulldog character is in the corner of the Hart Foundation, and his tag team Davey Boy Smith character is in the opposing corner. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this card. I may have to. This card's may have to, this card may have to go into part 13. But we'll see. Depends how quick this match is. But I may end it after this match, and next match will be in just be first match. The next match will be the first match in part 13, which I will do at a later time. Part 13 coming soon, but then here's part 12 of my Golden Era universe. The World Wrestling Federation in the 1980s. And actually, when it went into that Golden Era it went into the 90s a little bit, but it's primarily thought of as the 80s. The heart of that time was 84 to 89 was probably the heart of the Golden Era. Basically when Hogan won the title till he had the Macho Man storyline and ended at WrestleMania 5 when Hogan got the belt from him. But it went into the 90s with Hogan Warrior WrestleMania 6 and Hogan Slaughter WrestleMania 7. But the heart of that time was probably Hogan beating the Sheik for the title to Hogan beating Macho Man for the title at WrestleMania 5. It's probably the heart of that time period. I consider that the heart of the golden era. The January 23rd, 1984, when Hogan beat the Sheik to get the title, and then when he beat the Macho Man for the title, and was it April 1st to 89? No, I think it was April 2nd, maybe. I forget. I think it was April 89 or late March. I forget the date of WrestleMania it's 5, but it was late March or early April of 89 was the Hogan Macho Man match at WrestleMania 5. That's that time period's those 5 years are the heart of the golden era. Because Hogan first won the title a year before WrestleMania, a little over a year before the first WrestleMania. And, he's gonna get back. He's not gonna get counted out. It takes in the anvil. Yeah, so there's Davey Boy Smith, and then he went on. Davey Boy Smith he was part of the British Bulldogs tag team. Then he went on when the tag team split up. He went on. He just called himself the British Bulldogs. He became his like singles British Bulldog. Oh, that's the end of the match. That was kind of weird. He was both of his characters were in the same match.
Boy Smith and Dynamite's Kid.
There we go. Actually, if the next match is not a tag team, I'll do it. If it's a single match, then that'll be the last match for sure. That's the main. I may actually, if the next match is the last match, I'll actually fit the card. We'll see here. All right, next match. Let me just see if it's a singles match. If I have time for singles.
You.
Hi, welcome to the stream.
Imnu, what's up, man?
Yeah, well, yeah. Just doing the universe. All right, that'll be the end of part 12 of my universe, and we'll see you for 13.